Hey everybody, in this session we're going to be talking about calculations in Veezoo and 3 example calculations all built in natural language. So the first is row level, and I'm going to show this as a simple SQL property. So in this case we'll take a promotion, how long it ran for, and then calculate the number of days out of that. Secondly, we're going to look at an aggregate calculation, so something that is aggregated at multiple levels and then brought together. And then finally, we're going to come on to a nested aggregate. So taking one of those existing measures that we've built and reusing it in a new calculation. So let's go ahead and look at the data set that we've got here. So here we have some promotions. We can see we've got a start date and an end date in there. And if we take a look at a question we might ask, so how long does each promotion run? Add to that the promotions so I can see it and average it. So first off, Veezoo is executing using the SQL tool in this case, because we're wanting to run it at that SQL level. It wants to make sure that's working. And here we can see we've got date diff, end date to the start date in days. So obviously we could edit this, we could edit the description live in here, and then it's even gone on and tested that for me. And there we can see the average promotion duration. So that was the first example. And in here we can see that was the row level where we've done it purely using SQL. Second is my aggregate. So this is 2 numbers within the same class. And this is the measure, this recommended uplift percentage that we're going to create. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So for our pricing recommendations, show me how much higher the suggested price is compared to what we charge today as a percentage. So this is good. It's built this for me off the bat. But what if I want to save it as a measure? So we can simply say, and there we go, price premium percentage. And we can see in there, instead of editing in the SQL, property has disappeared, and instead we have this definition where we have the average price minus the sell price divided by the total sell price and then multiplied by 100. And Veezoo done all that work for us. That is tested afterwards and will appear in the knowledge graph. So the third one I want to create is this nested aggregate. So we're going to build on this recommended uplift. Use premium, the previous measure that we created, and build a new measure on top of it, scales by how confident we are in each recommendation. So it's informing us that there's already something similar, but this is going to be on top of the one we wanted. So this is confidence scaled price premium percentage. And we can see here it's made up of our previous calculation as well as the confidence score on top of it. And then premium multiplied by confidence gives us our value. And again, Veezoo has given us some examples and just checking that's worked for us, and we can carry on and dissect that, and there we go. So once again, the 3 levels, the row level, which is done in the SQL property, the aggregate, and then those nested calculations which are built up from multiple aggregate calculations. Thanks for watching.